Namaste everyone, this is your N. Lakshma Reddy. Welcome to my YouTube channel NLR Accountancy Lessons. In this video, I am going to explain about Contra entry and what is the procedure to enter it into 3-column cash book. Everyone knows that if you want to execute 3-column cash book perfectly without any error, before that we should learn Contra entries and procedure to enter it into 3-column cash book. My main intention to present this video to understand the Contra entries without any error and without any confusion. Now let's start Contra entries without any delay. Contra entry is nothing but as an entry which appears both the sides of 3-column cash book, then it is known as Contra entry. Meaning of that is if a entry recorded on the both the sides of 3-column cash book, that means debit side as well as credit side, then it is said as Contra entry. If the cash account and bank account are affected each other in the same transaction, it is called Contra entry. Contra means opposite in Latin. So Contra entries generally arises in 4 cases. They are when an account opened with bank, when cash deposited into bank, when cash withdrawn from bank for office use, when a check received from others or customers on one day and send it to bank on another day. So before going to understand Contra entries, we must know the 4 cases of Contra entry. Generally, Contra entries are appearing in 4 cases. They are when an account opened with bank, when cash deposited into bank or paid into bank, and when cash withdrawn from bank for office use, and last one is when a check received from others or customers on one day and send it to bank on another day. Many of students getting confused to record the Contra entries because they don't know how to enter Contra entries in right manner. So I am going to explain in simple manner how to enter Contra entries in 3-column cash book. Just follow some tips. If we want to enter Contra entries in 3-column cash book, before we must know 4 cases and 4 cases journal entries. Among these 4 cases, only one journal entry applicable for 3 situations. Before going to enter Contra entries in 3-column cash book, first we need to learn 2 steps. What are they? First one, identification of Contra entries. Identification of Contra entries. And second one is posting of Contra entries. Identification and posting. Posting is nothing but entering the entry into 3-column cash book. So it is a simple method. I am going to present 4 cases when an account opened with bank, when cash deposited into bank, and third one is when cash withdrawn from bank for office use, and fourth one is when a check received from others on one day and sent it to bank on another day. So these are the 4 cases. We must know journal entries for these 4 situations. Now I am presenting on the screen. If the cash account and bank account are affected against each other in the same transaction, it is called Contra entry. Contra means opposite in the Latin. If you observe the screen, I am displaying one screen consists of one journal entry for 3 situations. So this is a journal entry applicable for above 3 mentioned situations. So if you want to arise while preparing 3-column cash book, whenever we face these 3 situations, we should follow this procedure. It is very simple to understand and it is very simple to record also. I am displaying another screen. It is consist of one journal entry. It is only applicable for when cash withdrawn from bank for office use only. If we learn these two screens journal entries, then we are in the position to execute 3-column cash book without any error. Now we are going to prepare a problem consist of contra entries. So this provides a easy understand. If you observe the screen, there is a one problem related to preparation of 3-column cash book. In the transactions, there are some contra entries. Some other transactions are not related to contra entry. So now we see how to enter these entries in 3-column cash book. So prepare 3-column cash book from the following transactions: 2023 July 1st. So some transactions here mentioned are color indicated with colors. So that means the transactions which are in other than black color are indicating contra entries. So there are red color transactions and purple color and green color and blue color. These are the transactions related to contra entries. So for your easy understanding, 2023 July 1st opened account in bank 10,000, and second transaction 2023 and July 5th deposited cash into bank, and third one. So okay, first two transactions are contra entries because that is indicated in color. Now if we observe the first transaction, opened account in bank, that is a contra entry. How to post it? Simply observe the screen. So if you observe the screen, I am displaying a journal entry which are related to opening account, opened account in bank. So if you observe the screen, what is the entry? Bank account data to cash account. So in the this journal entry, this is a single transaction, and this single transaction entry affected bank account and cash account. So if a transaction affected bank account and cash account, then it is contra entry. This transaction should be recorded on the two sides of the 3-column cash book. So if you observe the journal entry, so journal entry bank account data to cash account. So simple posting is means the bank account is in first side in journal entry and cash account is in second side in the journal entry. So the first item in the journal entry recorded on the credit side. So the first item goes to second side and the second item in journal entry comes to first side. So it is a very simple method to record contra entry. So always follows this method. So from journal entry, bank account is in first side, now transfer to second side. In the same manner, cash account is in the second side, now transfer to first side. So in other words, the debit side item goes to credit side in 3-column cash book. The credit side item in the journal are coming to first side in the 3-column cash book. So if you observe the answer, 2023 July 1st red color item to cash and by bank. So this is the contra entry of first transaction. So when we write bank in particular column, enter the amount in cash column, and when we write cash in the particular column, enter the amount in bank column. For the second entries. Transaction deposited into bank also same entry, bank account data to cash account. So from this journal entry, so bank account data to cash account. So by bank is on the first side, so now transfer to second side in the 3-column cash book. Cash is on the second side in the journal entry, now it is transferred to first side. So enter the amount oppositely. When you write bank, amount enter in cash column. When we write cash in particular column, amount enter in bank column. So this is the, and always indicate alphabet C in LF column. C means contra entry. Contra means a two times we are writing the same entry, debit side as well as credit side. Are you getting this? Now observe the 8th dated transaction, withdrawn cash from bank for office use. This is also contra entry. When we withdrawn cash from bank for office use, this is also contra entry. What is the entry for that? Cash account data to bank account. Cash is coming and bank is giving benefit. So hence we recorded that entry. So how to enter this entry? Cash is in the first side in the journal entry. Now transfer to second side, and bank is in the second side in the journal entry. Now it is transferred to first side in the 3 column cash book, and amount to be entered oppositely. That means when we write cash, amount entered in bank column, and when we write bank, amount entered in cash column. In LF column we can mention it C. C means contra entry. And July 10th dated transaction, received a check from Vaibhavi. So when we receive checks from other persons, we must observe whether check sent to bank on same day or not. If the same day check sent to bank, it should be recorded on the debit side in the bank column. If not given any information, that should be treated as a cash, so it is to be recorded as a cash received. So here there is no information regarding check sent to bank on same day, so we must treat it as that as a cash received from Vaibhavi. So debit side on 10th date to Vaibhavi account and enter the amount in cash column. Now next to date transaction, that is 15th dated, withdrawn cash from firm by the proprietor for his personal use. The proprietor can utilize the cash from bank and cash from firm. Whether the proprietor use cash from firm or from bank, it is not contra entry. It should be recorded on the credit side. When the owner or proprietor utilize the cash from the firm, it is recorded in the credit side cash column. If he utilized withdrawn cash from bank, it should be recorded on the credit side in the bank column. So it is recorded on the credit side by drawings, and cash used from firm, so hence it is recorded in the cash column. And now come to next dated transaction, that is related to contra entry. So a check received from Vaibhavi sent to bank. On which date we have received check? Vaibhavi, we have received a check from Vaibhavi on 10th July, but we have not sent on 10th, and we are sending that check on 16th. So this means this is contra entry, because when a check received from others on one day and sent it to bank on another day, so we have received on 10th and we are sending on another day, that is on 16th. So this is also contra entry. I am displaying related entry. So bank account data to cash account. So bank account being in the first side in the journal entry, now it should be transferred to second side in the 3 column cash book. In the same manner, cash account being in the second side in the journal entry, now it should be transferred to first side in the 3 column cash book. In LF column we can mention it C. C means contra entry, and the amount also written in the opposite version. That means when we write bank, amount entered in cash column, and when we write cash, amount entered in bank column. This is the rule for contra entries. And next come to 20 dated transaction. With the withdrawn cash from bank by the proprietor for his personal use, this is not a contra entry. The proprietor utilized or withdrawn cash from the bank, so this is comes under drawing, so it should be recorded on the credit side of 3 column cash book as by drawings and amount entered in bank column, because you withdrawn from bank. So if the owner utilized cash from firm, it is recorded in the cash column. If the owner withdrawn cash from bank, it is recorded on the credit side on the bank column. So next to last transaction, 25th dated transaction. Received a check from Shreyas rupees 11,000 and check sent to bank on same day. When the firm received check from others, that means incoming checks, we must observe check sent to bank on same day or not. So here the information check sent to bank on given clearly, check sent to bank, so it is recorded on the debit side in the bank column. There are two types of checks. If the check issued by the firm to others, that is outgoing checks, and incoming checks, that means checks received from others. So in the matter of incoming checks, we must observe the information whether check sent to bank on same day or not. If the information available, it is recorded in the bank column. If not given any information regarding check sent to bank on same day, it is recorded in the cash column. For outgoing checks, that means if the organization issued checks to other person, this information need not to observe whether check deposited or not. So it is recorded on the bank column only. Without learning to record contra entries in 3-column cash book, it is not possible to execute a 3-column cash book. Hence, one must learn contra entries to prepare 3-column cash book. I am expecting, hope this video is very useful for you to learn contra entries. For your practice purpose, I am displaying another problem related to preparation of 3-column cash book. If you observe the some transactions are mentioned in different colors other than black, that is the related to contra entries. So practice it and success in well manner. Like, share and comment. Thanks for watching.